Hi everyone, this is Sunday at school.
I'm Minerva.
And I'm Ben. This is our first episode since
Since the semester has started, because we are very busy and also lack of time, and I'm oftenly absent.
and we have a lot of work need to do and a lot of tasks. And recently
Yes.
we've had participate in SDGs presentation.
Yeah, and I gotta go to English, speech tests.
Oh yes, you have to go to a test.
Speech contests. Yeah.
I haven't been to this kind of test before. Oh yeah, I have been to writing.
Yeah. I think this is all a very exhausting process, especially when your teacher are pushing you in the back.
The teacher is like pressuring.
Yeah, there are many pressures recently. For example, my teacher are forcing me to finish a lot of tasks, and my math homework, I always cross the deadline when we gotta hand out our homeworks, and I was like, oh my god, that was so painful, and I still got a lot of things that I haven't achieved. Do you have any ways that you can conquer your homework or something?
Because because after a vacation back, and I think I totally give up the science and math parts.
Yes.
Since I'm the science group at school, so because I think science and math is too hard for me.
So you gotta give both of them all.
Yeah, because that our test, university entrance test, we have to test all of them. But since I already give up, and the university department I want is already changed.
Yeah, he used to say that he wants to go to some scientific projects, like science-related departments, but now he has already dropped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And two of us have this like similar department.
Yeah, my dream goal is to go to the Department of Foreign Language and Literatures,
Yeah.
and Benjamin's is probably literatures about Arab culture or something.
Yeah,
What's
well-
that called in English?
It's Arabic, like just Arabic language department.
Oh, Arabic language department. Okay, that's very cool because you want to go and be an ambassador or
Yeah,
diploma or something.
I think because this language is like not a lot of people know how to say it in Taiwan, this area.
Yeah, because the words from Arab, I think me myself simply consider it as things like snakes.
I think you can like choose one foreign language to learn
Yes.
instead of like Japanese because I think you just fuck up.
Yeah, our Japanese teacher has asked us to answer his questions every time in class, but we're just not listening to him. So he's quite angry about this. And today he questioned us about this.
Question.
Yeah, because I'm late today for my Japanese
You always
class.
late for every class.
Probably for the first class, but that's none of your business, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anyways, there are only 3 people in the Japanese class today because most of our friends are absent, or they simply just wanted to drop out because they think that the Japanese teacher doesn't even care about them.
I think that our school secondary language class is not really high pressure. So
Yeah.
we don't, when I'm grade 1, I don't think I have a lot of pressure when I'm during the class. So maybe you guys don't want to take the class instead.
I have shared this experience with my Japanese teacher today. I was sharing my junior high school's experience while learning Japanese because my essential knowledge is about Japan and also Japanese language is from when I was in junior high school because we gotta take middle exams, and in our middle exams and final exams, we have to take Japanese as an essential.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's not an elective, it's essential. So basically, you have to finish the test papers, and I have to say that I really can pass the line, because the test paper is really hard, so it is not very difficult to rank high. Yeah, and in my old days, because there are many people in our Japanese class, not like now, we only got 6 or 7 people in one
Now.
class. Yes,
Yes.
now. So the scales are different, and that's why the teacher standards are different.
I think that Taiwanese students have, if we have the test that force us to complete all the tests, and we can like have a high learning efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. And because we have two options when choosing our second foreign language. The first one is French. And the second one is Japanese.
I think it's a little too less for us to choose from.
In my junior high school, even in Huiwen High School, there are always 4 languages to choose, and also we're equipped with Ben, another foreign teacher, and he speaks full English, like full English.
I think because the school you previously have a lot of international language resources.
Yeah, there are 4 languages, not only Japanese and French, but also we got Spanish and Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you learned Germany, right? Do you love it?
I think after a year, I think that I really like to learn different languages. So I have learned Deutsch, like German and Korean, and also Arabic this year.
Yeah, this is a very, I gotta say, amazing.
But I didn't like really have a really good skills during saying like those things. Like I have a basic knowledge,
ideas.
Like A1.
Oh yeah.
A1, capability. Ability.
Probably.
Yes, I have. Like I can know the words, how to write it, and how to complete the simple sentence when you handing out. You won't die when you get lost there. Like basically ability.
I used to think that maybe I'm the person who loves language the most, but when learning a language, I'm so lazy. Like in Japanese class, I just don't want to finish those tasks, and I will study my Japanese until the exam comes. Yeah, so not until the exam comes actually, and I only study for Japanese like 3 days and only for 1 hour actually.
Like,
so,
you think your ability can go to have the Japanese language proficiency test?
No. I think N5 is fine.
Yeah, I think you can go because like your profile will be like beautiful, amazing.
Yes. We're just talking about profile recently because some people said that the professors are willing to see the obstacles that you meet when you did something in your high school times. However, which one is more important, the results or the process?
I think all these things is like really complicated for us. Like when you have the result, and where did you need to categorize these things? Like
yes,
you can put it in your proficiency test place, or you need to make another PDF and upload it to the another places.
The file cases in our school official websites. It's like that. We gotta upload our profiles to there, right?
That's super fucking things.
Yeah, that is a very exhausted process, especially you have to compress all the files.
And you need to participate in a lot of different contests and
I don't know why those dum-dums use limitation on PDF's sizes. I don't think I have to do, compressing all the files in one time to 4 GB or even lower is very hard and it costs time, and I have to buy some programs to compress PDF.
You need?
Yes, of course. I buy Acrobat. Do you know that?
But I use I love PDF list website and
yeah, somebody says that I love PDF is really nice, especially when dealing like office stuffs because it's free.
Yeah.
But I bought Acrobat simply because the PDF is derived from Acrobat and I can edit it like so simply because sometimes I type wrong words in my profile and it is hard for me to change it after I compose it. Yeah, after I compressed it into PDF. But Acrobat can help me with this problem because I can delete the words in PDF and turn it back
because
as normal.
I use Canvas to produce my PDF files. So even I buy the things like you, but I still cannot edit it.
Yes. This is because we have different habits.
Yeah.
Because I love to use Word now.
Oh, you don't like to take different pictures on it? like beautiful.
Word has its own advantages when typing, especially when the fonts are much more formal. Yeah, the fonts is more formal, and I thought that the professor might like to see simple things that is writing in a very logical way. So I love to use Word, but it is very hard for me to put photos in a Word file because that will cost a lot of time if I wanted to choose the photo and edit it because there are like formal sizes of the photos in the documents.
Oh yes, I think it's our like different habits, but I think I recently participated in a contest like the profile competition.
Oh yeah, does that start it?
It already started, and
You
they
posted
give
it.
they gave me feedback because I am the first 100 people to upload it, and you just gave me the feedback.
When did it start it anyway?
You now still can upload it, but you won't get the feedback back to this
So
day.
I want to learn about what kind of feedbacks do you get?
Oh, they tell me to exact of edited the PDF like look, the appearance. It tell me to like have deeper.
Deeper insights and understanding concluded in
they
the
say,
documents.
They say like my words a little too less. Like cannot have learned a lot of obstacle I have learned during this process.
Oh yeah, maybe it's a little shallow.
Yes, you can say that again.
And
now I need to
every day
I get back home. I need to like finish my SDGs presentation scripts.
You still gotta study, right? Is your Mandarin fine? You still have to process your Mandarin and English and also like social studies, and because you have to study your social studies in private, so that is kind of like really hard.
And I need to learn Arabic, Deutsch, and Korean.
Yeah, and how was your social study going? Like the social study instead of like geography or history, but the other one?
I start the history of Taiwan.
That was actually the contents in first grade. So how did you go?
Half of it.
Do you go well when you study Taiwan history?
I hate it.
Why?
I think
Taiwan
it's
history
really
is very interesting, and also intriguing questions are often happens nowadays in our daily life when things are related to Taiwan history, right?
Because we have learned these things like elementary school, so I think it's a little annoying.
Oh yeah, irritating things. Yes.
You just keep repeating the same things, but not repeating the actually same things because it goes deeper, but it's still annoying.
You know, deeper things are really hard for me to like did some comprehensive tasks when I'm studying Taiwan history. My Taiwan history and China history is about like the east part of Asia is very well, but my world history is definitely a no-no. I got so low points. I only got 92 points at the first time of our test because we got 3 times one semester, right? And the other 2 times is terrible. I act terribly.
I think for me, I like prefer to learn world history because we didn't repeat it again. And like a new thing, and it's interesting.
Yeah, you like different languages, and learning cultural issues is related to languages, right?
You know, now our history is learning like Greece, and the next exam we are going to learn Arabic. Yes, this is my part.
Oh, I gotta ask you some Arabic history questions. That is very hard for me. I cannot even understand the dynasties.
I think languages is more easy for me. I have learned language, but my history is still haven't.
Do you know how infernal Arabic history is? There are like so many dynasties that I've heard for the first time, and after Arabic history, you still have to finish the world history, especially the World War I and World War II, and also some women fighting against patriotic. And this is very complicated for me, especially when I'm not a person who loves to discuss this kind of patriotic issues on the history for most. I hate that. And they just keep repeating because they think that human rights matters today. So that will kind of be the highlight and the points. But I just disliked it. I don't know why, even though I'm a woman. Yeah, I'm like so terrible.
Uh,
People blame me for this.
the part is like really hard for us to understand now, I think.
You know, because of my bad history points last semester, I feel very frustrated. And still on this semester, I still cannot finish most of my tasks, even though there are only 4 subjects in our daily
Yes,
tests
you only have
now.
4 subjects. We actually
but
have
I
8.
still feel painful because I'm too lazy these days. I got a lot of works to do.
Oh.
Yeah, like for example, the presentation, I gotta take times to write the script, and also maybe my speech test. I really spend half an hour every day to practice that thing because Shirley forced me to.
Surely.
Yeah, and
I think 2 of us are like equal busy actually.
Yeah, you know, I feel so poor recently, so I gotta find someone to like give me some.
Shout.
No. Yeah, definitely. Just to be a supportive point.
For me, I have to complete 3 language lessons and I have to write 2 essays at school, like our project.
Yes, I know, and I'm still working on
2
mine.
essays. Oh no.
Mine is too
Oh,
hard.
I think you guys have the more like hard essay to complete.
But we got our professors
Yeah, you have
on our back, right?
You have professors.
You don't have professor, and that is a very poor thing. So you shouldn't just transfer out from our class, right?
But I don't want to see Shirley.
But
I think
you have to conquer the feeling because the resources in our class is better than Shirley.
Oh.
Shirley is just a piece of trash in our class, which you don't have to care. Just swap it out.
You know, after I get away from language talent class and I look back to my grade 1, I think why I want to get out instead of the time I don't want to study social science things is that I think I didn't have a really significant growth during grade 1. My English level is still keeping like
It's flat and average. You just don't improve, right?
I don't think I have really.
improvements.
And because after I heard my English teacher tell me that I think that like teachers in grade 1 didn't have give us the things to like help us grow.
Yeah.
Just keeping on the school textbook.
You know what? Yesterday we were just talking to our Mandarin teacher, and because somebody is moaning that we got a very lame teacher, Shirley. And
Okay.
you know, is another problem is that her grammar is not really that well, because our junior high school teachers tell us that grammar is a very logical thing, that you can explain it in a reasonable way, but Shirley just don't want to use grammar in a correct way. She says that grammar is much more about how native speakers use their grammars instead of our comprehension to grammars.
But we have to complete a lot of tests, I think.
You know what?
To the wrong point.
Yes, and I gotta take an example that happened recently. She asked us to explain a very long word, which the word has 2 that, and she asks which that can be deleted.
Why you need
that
to
word.
delete it?
Because one of them is unnecessary to explain. And she says that the that supposed to be deleted. The second that in the what fuck am I talking about? In the sentence can be deleted. But after that, Flora just searched it on the internet, and she says that the front one cannot be deleted, and the that in the back is supposed to be deleted. And Shirley is speaking the wrong word, which I was doing.
And I think the most annoying part is that her accent is.
Yeah, her accent in Chinese and English and also in Japanese or like Taiwanese are all not that fluent. I don't know if it is her mouth structure or something, like oral speaking. She has to take some classes to know 正音班.
Oh.
Yeah, one of my cousins have went there, and her accents in Chinese have really improved. I really think that class should include another language like English, because I used to like stereotype. When I have stereotype on people's accent, I would get like, oh my gosh, I'm really a superior one of them. You know, like categorizing everyone into the inferior. Yeah, that is not really well, but I still do that, and I don't know why.
This is our like complaining things.
Yeah, you know, there are too many. And this is also another.
No.
habit.
Too much.
Yeah, I know. There are too many bad things happening in our daily life, and this is a very good chance by expressing them in English, and that's why maybe this is one of my favorite episodes.
I think we can
very
like find
useful
one day and like keep recording for an hours.
Yeah, this is really a nice one, I gotta say. Today is really good, right?
Yeah.
Finally. Okay.
Like thank you guys for hearing this.
Thank you for listening.
Bye bye.